Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 3.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Don't touch.
A run with Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Great. Set. Anyway,
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 34-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Zach Baugh, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Zach Baugh, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 2. Here we go. He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Steelers.
Hey, check 20.
Now Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And he's in! Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll finally track him down It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in
And
success.
they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No touch that. No.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Great, set. Right anyway, yeah. Hey, Silver. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Right anyway, yeah. No touch.
Here's Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. Let it.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and That ball falls incomplete.
Hey, black. 258. 258.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back for the second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
No. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get it.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the 47.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Great, set. Right, anyone, huh?
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Don't touch that.
On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Hey, Silver.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
Sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Past midfield to the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check 319!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. On is Elliott to add the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. first down for Aaron. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Rodgers now. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his second touchdown tonight. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Eagles 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Go Silver, ready?
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two.
Don't touch that. On anyone, that.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Here's Elliott for the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the handoff, this is Warren, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Warren. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back north. Wide left.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. They'll stick to the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd down, Rodgers. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
63, back. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.